Something wrong? What's your problem? Oh, forget it. Just keep the change.
Looks like you two boys are having a good time together.
Hey, Dad.
Say, you ever wonder what happened to the father-son fun we used to have when you were younger?
No.
Me too. Like when we used to play mini golf at Mr. Yum Yum Pizza's Gulp and Golf.
Mr. Yum Yum was closed for health violations when we were in the 2nd grade.
Yeah, the point is, it's important for a man to spend quality time with his sons, which is why I signed us up.
For a river rafting trip?
No, your mother would have a conniption. I signed us up for a local father-son cooking competition.
Oh.
Win! You're still afraid to help Dad in the kitchen, aren't you?
Yes? Dude, you were there. You know how tough he is to please when he's cooking. You remember last time, right? No way I'm going through that again. Everything has to be just perfect or he totally stresses out.
Oh, no. Toby, what are you thinking? Oh, Toby, what did you do?
You make one little mistake and Dad acts like you're trying to burn down the house.
Well, in all fairness, you did light the kitchen on fire.
Accidentally? Lucas and Jessica.
Say, you kids are just in time to witness father and son bonding via crab-stuffed mushrooms a la trip.
Ooh, sounds yummy. I mean, we hate to interrupt, but
But I want to return that book you lent me.
Yes, I remember now. The book, right, book.
the one on lizards?
Why would Nick have a book on lizards? Yes, got it, lizards.
Okay, Dad, you find that delicious crab-stuffed mushroom recipe, and I'll be right back.
Found it! Huh?
A local tribe of forest Gormiti claim a ghost is haunting their forest. The phantom is so terrifying that anyone who encounters it is left in a daze. A phantom ghost? You're kidding, right?
You don't believe in ghosts?
I believe something is stirring up trouble in the forest, and whatever it is, we'll take care of it. The sooner, the better.
Elementals! Earth! Water! Forest!
Air!
Reveal to us the Keeper, and give to them their chair!
And the keeper is... water! Hey, water way to go.
That's Mr. Waterway to you. Okay, guys, Travel Tome has you right in the forest. See anything spooky?
You could say that. Huh?
What?
Toby! I'm on it! Good to glow!
Elemental powers flow! Gormiti, lords of nature, go!
Anything could have caused those vines to give us a hand.
Like what?
Like snare root?
Lucas is right. This tribe was expecting trouble.
The Phantom of the Forest!
Cannon Trunk!
Indeed. Who did my illustrious lords of nature think I was? The Phantom himself?
Of course not. That would be ridiculous.
There's nothing ridiculous regarding the specter haunting these woods.
You've seen the Phantom?
Indeed, well, not exactly. Fear overtook my resolve, and with eyes closed, I hated his presence.
Which means there's no real evidence at all that we're dealing with an actual phantom.
You were saying?
We must make haste. The Phantom is upon us.
Hard to say, with all the echoing off of the trees.
Admit it, you're just a little freaked out by the whole forest ghost spirity thingy.
Forest Gormiti have always been a superstitious tribe. Ghost stories are nothing to fear.
Yeah, you want to know real fear? Try cooking in the kitchen with my dad.
Here we go again.
What's that supposed to mean?
Toby has issues. I think you're being paranoid.
Guys, can we focus here? We don't want to get caught off guard and end up dazed.
Cannon Trunk!
What? He was just... great.
We're too late. He's been dazed.
What's he pointing at?
The Phantom must have been right here. He's too fast.
I'm picking up some rift activity here, guys.
It looks like whatever that phantom is doing in your forest, it's spilling over into Venture Falls. We're talking people and animals looking dazed all around town.
I'm trying to pinpoint a magic signature for the source. Got it! You want to head due west. That way.
Are you following all this?
Oh, yeah.
Wow! The Forest Refuge, capital of the Forest Gormiti tribe.
And one spooky sight.
That's where you'll find your phantom.
Looks like we found the right place.
Up there!
I'll bet you a soda this phantom is no ghost.
Hey! Remember, we're not supposed to split up!
Why does that voice sound familiar?
I'm a ghost!
I got your back. That's no ghost. It's
Thought Catcher!
Look out! Mind blast!
Days enough, Gormiti. Plant a few ghostly fears into the minds of the others. Haunted forest. Ooh. But instead of seeing a ghost, they have their mental energy stolen.
Still bitter the Forest Council imprisoned you for inciting a war between the air and forest nations?
You and your precious council will pay for that insult!
Wow!
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I seem more powerful than you recall? With every mind I subvert, with every forest dweller I put into a daze, I become stronger. My mental abilities even more powerful. And now I'm going to use that newfound power to crush my old enemies, the Lords of Nature, and rule all of Gorm!
He doesn't let up!
Winds of war! Great! Wind attacks are no good!
Let me give you a hand! Fist of the Forest!
No!
He's totally messing with our minds!
Look out! Sorry!
You cannot resist my power!
Just watch me blast them! Thanks, Jess!
Hey, I knocked you down. I can pick you up again.
It's better to splash than crash.
You take the bath, but it's Thoughtcatcher who gets away clean.
Toby, can you find him?
Most likely. But you can't take another battle without charging your orbs first.
Mighty orbs of Gorm!
Hey, what's with the spooky eyes? You mean gating back home doesn't snap him out of it?
The only way we'll get Nick back is to release all the mental energy Thoughtcatcher has stolen.
But how do we do that?
Not a clue.
We can't just leave him this way. Maybe if we splash some cold water on his face, or...
Nick, there you are! And Toby, does this mean you're going to join in the cooking fun?
Oh, fun! Yes?
Excellent, excellent! And I see you brought a couple of practice judges. I hope you like seafood and fungus. That is to say, crab-stuffed mushrooms a la trip. Come on, Nicholas. You mix the crab meat and the breadcrumbs while I grab the secret spices.
I got this one, Dad. Nick can watch the pot boil.
Oh, yes, the cream sauce. Keep an eye on that heat, Nicholas.
Don't worry, Mr. Tripp. Nick won't take his eyes off the pot.
That's because he can't.
It's our attention to detail that's going to get us the winning recipe.
Dad! He's totally dazed!
The more powerful Thoughtcatcher gets, the more his daze effect is spilling over into Earth.
This is getting out of hand. Our orbs have got to be good by now. Come on!
What about Dad? If Mom finds him like this, she'll freak!
Oh, all tuckered out from his big day in the kitchen.
I'm looking!
Ta-da!
A scroll?
Courtesy of the Primal Pad Library, this little baby is gonna unlock all of Thoughtcatcher's stolen mind energy.
And speaking of energy, you're good to glow!
Elemental powers flow! Gormiti, lords of nature, go!
Strength of the stone!
This one's for you, Nick.
Thoughtcatcher should be right in your area. Look out!
this for me? You think to use a scroll against the thought catcher? Speak again. Your puny magic trinkets are no match for my power.
Okay, well, we're doomed.
Your silly paws won't stop me! Give up, little tree, Gormiti! You can't escape me!
He's right! Once that pollen wears off, he'll use his thought powers to find you!
But without the scroll, how do we stop him? How do we release all that stolen thought energy?
Cream sauce!
Now is not the time to be thinking about your cooking contest.
No, Lucas, heating the cream sauce made the pot boil over. Maybe we could trick Thoughtcatcher into boiling all that thought energy over.
It could work, but how do we get Thinker Thug to bubble up his brain waves?
It's going to take more power than any one Gormiti has, even a lord. It's going to take an ancient guardian, Troncalion! Oh, ancient guardian of the forest, hear my call! I am the lord of the forest! Hear my call! Hear my call! I am the lord of the forest! Hear my call!
No one can help you now, little hero.
Maybe this wasn't such a hot idea.
More rift activity in Mumbai! An entire city block of people who are paralyzed with daze!
Should I admire your courage or be amused by your foolishness?
Oh, one of us is going to feel like a fool today, but it won't be me.
Enough discussion. Time to remove the last obstacle between me and my mental conquest of Gorm. I'm going to absorb your mind like a sponge.
That's what I'm counting on.
What is this? What's happening? What is this? What's happening?
Ancient guardian of the forest. And your mental sponge can't absorb his mind because his mind is channeling the wisdom of all nature.
It's too much! Can't stop it!
Welcome back. Now look out! Thanks, old friend.
Looks like Troncalion blew his mind.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Well, on the Greenleaf, his new state of mind shall assure this villain's incarceration.
He'll stay locked up.
Our people of the forest owe you great thanks for solving our little ghost problem.
No problem, my brother of the forest. Happy to lend a hand.
Speaking of lending a hand, Dad? Yeah, it's time to face my fears head on.
That's okay. Accidents happen. I'm just so proud to have both of my boys helping out in the contest.
You mean you really trust me not to burn down the kitchen?
No, I didn't say that.